What's up, guys? This is T-Mac with some 2K TV Interactive. Could you tell me what year did I get inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame? Was it 2016, 2017, 2018, or was it 2019? If you answered 2017, you get some free VC.
Season 6 is slamming home new rewards, challenges, and cards to obliterate your opponent.
Now the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. That shooting guard. And it's showtime! Let's get hot and make some noise as we welcome the big Golden State Warriors. In the middle, 7-2, number 44, Kristaps Porzingis. Your power forward, 6'10".
It's that, so the opening lineup for the Heat. They've got Walker Kessler. Wagner is out there with Paxson. And it's Spencer in a two-guard. And for the Warriors, Henderson out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Duran. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced. In terms of rooting interest that we would see in the postseason. Yeah, easy call.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Paxson outside. Back to Wagner. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Wagner against Adebayo. Now, here's Wagner. Defense right on him. The shot will not fall. Morales, the pass to Henderson. Back to MP. Miami grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now, here's Paxson. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Kept alive. Kessler lays it up off the glass. Kessler's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
They swipe it. And here comes the break. Here's Paxson. Here's Semenko. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feet.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
MP outside. A three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for him.
Really? You're going to give MP a look from there?
The Heat with the lead. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's Miami with another.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Down low. And the basket is good. Morales has got his third basket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview. As good as it gets early in the season.
Henderson against Paxson. Pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And a wide open look for MP. Another three for Golden State.
Well, MP's right there, shot ready.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Wagner against Adebayo. Paxson outside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
5 on the clock. Here's Paxson. Duran pulls it in.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Heat. They trail by 1. Up top, Paxson. Henderson defending. Kessler. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Paxson's got 3 assists now in this one. MP looking around. The pass to Adebayo. Duran with it. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Paxson. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Semenko. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kessler's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Henderson kicks to MP. In the corner, it's Duran. Kicks it out to MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Heat have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Paxson. Duran pulls it in. Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Morales the pass to Duran. And it's Miami with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Paxson. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Miami with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Wagner outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good from Paxson.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
MP outside. Out left to the wing. Back to Duran. Kicks it out to MP. Inside. Tries again. Porzingis can't hit.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hunter against MP. Hunter, the pass to Page. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Williams. MP right side. Knocked loose. Hunter with it. Now defended by MP. Finished off the break. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
MP against Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Page with the bucket.
The assist, Hunter.
Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And both free throws good for MP.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Hunter. Rebound by Williams. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Gilliard. He dishes it to MP. Here's Gilliard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hunter. Warriors with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Heat trail by 7. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Hunter.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
2 minutes remaining.
MP dishes to Williams. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Kicks it out to MP. Goes up again. Harlow grabs the rebound. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Spencer the pass to Barlow. .129 left to play in the first. Hunter against MP. And that one's good. Hunter. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wingate. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good passing instincts from MP. You have to reward guys for getting open like that.
Hunter, the pass to McKinney. Pass to Hunter. The three. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP. Over to the wing. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And it's tied up with that one. Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. And here's MP for 3. Page with the rebound. Here's Spencer, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors.
Here's Barlow. That's tipped. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Now, here's MP. 4 on the shot clock. A double clutch. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
That possession was going nowhere. MP with the bailout.
Miami trailing. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Paxson, and it's Page, and at the power forward.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the basket by Morales.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Pistons in Detroit. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Paxson passes to Barlow. Driving to the basket. The Warriors pull it in. MP outside. Here comes MP. Here's Trichet. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Adebayo against Wagner. Here's Semenko. Miami no good on that time either. Warriors leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Anderson finds MP. Just 3 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 4. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Barlow, covered by MP. Page, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP outside. Here's Trichet, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wingate's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Kessler's checked in. And there's the pass to Barlow. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barlow's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And the basket by Morales.
We don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Heat trail by 3. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Here's MP following the 3 by Miami that went in. Duran finds MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys and they don't mind at all.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Heat have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Right wing. Wagner passes to Barlow. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Anderson kicks to MP. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Thursday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards. And then on Friday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Can't connect from short range.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Passes it to Paxson. Here's Barlow. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Morales the pass to Adebayo. The tray. And again, no good by Golden State.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Count it, good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
The Warriors making a switch here. Gilly.
Substitution on the court.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hunter, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for Golden State. Banked in off the glass. Morales has got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Hunter against MP. From the low block, it's deflected. On the wing, MP. Here's Semenko. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Hunter. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Hunter's got 14 points. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Detroit Pistons. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Hunter. 14 points for him. That shot misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And good that time. He has 6.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Launches it. MP drills the 3.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The Heat making a switch here. Both free throws good from Paxson.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Hunter. He averages about 5 points a game. He had a nice open look right there. Morales has got 38 points.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
Great open look there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Henderson dishes to MP. Fires the three. He's off on that one. 1 second left. No good that time. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
MP out there with Henderson. Then it's Durant. Then there's Hunter. And it's Adebayo in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's Henderson. Following the score by Miami.
WSG Spin.
Softly drops in the floater. And the Warriors lead by 8.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Henderson against Paxson. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Paxson's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Henderson kicks to MP. Misses the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Kessler. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Morales. Buries the long-range jumper. Morales has got 41.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Kessler passes to Paxson. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
The Heat trail by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Durant. 2 shots.
Stop being weird.
That's good from Durant. And the Heat making a change here. Arlo's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assisted by
Arlo's got 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Henderson kicks to MP. Second chance shot. Paxson pulls it in. Paxson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for MP. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Both free throws good from Paxson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Henderson, MP outside. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 44.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Arlo. Warriors with the rebound. Henderson looking it over. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Heat call time here. MP really making a difference here.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight it. MP is number 1.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Paxson against Henderson. Paxson outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kessler against Porzingis. Kessler with the rebound. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Barlow. It's tipped. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. The pass to Duran. Golden State moving it around. For 3, Henderson. No good that time. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Paxson kicks to Wagner. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, where they just jump at.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wingate's checked in.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Paxson passes to Barlow. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Paxson's got his 7th assist in the game. Warriors leading by 7. Over to the left wing. Duran finds MP. Back to Duran. And it's sent back by Kessler. Paxson against Henderson. Paxson outside. Here's Semenko. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Duran.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Wagner against Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Bucket is good. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Pass to Barlow. Back to Wagner. Pass to Page. Hunter on. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Drives to the hoop. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Heat trail by 7. Here's Wagner. Plays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Hunter against MP. To the middle. Adebayo kicks to MP. Hunter with some nice defense.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
That one goes. Count it. Warriors leading by 3.
Yo, Steven.
MP outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Page with the rebound. He'd have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Wagner. Pass to Page. Wagner on
It's
the wing.
your favorite by Micah.
By Adebayo. The offensive rebound. Kessler. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And that one goes long. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Hunter. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this
MOG
point, the
happy
defense
tears.
has not had an answer.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
The Heat making a switch here. And he sinks the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Wagner against Adebayo. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Warriors with the rebound. It's deflected. 1:37 left in the third. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Page. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Here's MP. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner passes to Page. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Well, we don't see him throw it down too often, but he's clearly got the size and ability to get up there.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Trichet, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Hunter against MP. Hunter down low. From down in the low post, it goes. Hunter's got 24 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hunter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Page has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Basketball. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Morales. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 53.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Busted. Good to great. Good.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. They've got Paxson, and it's Spencer in at the 2. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Into the lineup for your Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
So it's Miami now. The Warriors making the shot. Spencer. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Paxson's got assist number 8 now on the night. MP outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Heat trail by 4. Paxson outside. The pass to Spencer. Here's McKinney. Porzingis with the steal. To the paint. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Spencer, the pass to Paxson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors. And
first one falls for him.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. The Heat trail by 6. Jackson with the ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's MP. That bucket in no time at all. MP's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. And here's Paxson. High, arcing shot. No one near him. Page, no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
A drive by Henderson. Left side, Porzingis. Golden State moving it around. To the inside. 5 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. Duran's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes to McKinney. Down low. Here's Page. Henderson against Paxson. To stop the run. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Henderson kicks to MP. Porzingis trying to get free. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Henderson.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Timeout called, the Heat. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that trophy means a lot to them as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one falls for Henderson. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Spencer. Paxson against Henderson. Paxson outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Henderson. On the wing, MP. Pass to Duran. The three from MP. They get it back. Now the pass to Adebayo. MP outside. It's Henderson on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. Miami grabs the miss. Wingate is checked in for the Warriors.
Second team foul.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. MP inside. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Third team foul. At the line for one. Bam! Adebayo!
And Adebayo, no good on that one.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Here's McKinney. And the rejection by MP. Inside. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Paxson.
Warriors foul. Wingate. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami. Paxson at the line for two.
That free throw, good from Paxson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Now, MP fades away. That one, no good. Here's Spencer, covered by MP.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Passes it to McKinney. Goes up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls.
Taking two shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Warriors. 13-point lead. Pass to Morales. Paxson against Henderson. Back to MP. Down low. Henderson passes to Wingate. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. Basket counts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Heat trail by 15. Here's Paxson. And it's in there. Paxson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Henderson against Paxson. Kicks it out to MP. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Paxson. And it's Wagner missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Here's Paxson. They get the rebound. Semenko. No good that time. Warriors leading by 13. Morales the best to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Count it. Paxson's got 20 points.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Adebayo passes to Morales. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Spencer the pass to Paxson. No one covering. Paxson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Poke loose. Henderson kicks to MP. To the middle. Here's Duran. And Spencer pulls it down. The Heat trail by 11. Pass to Paxson. Here's Spencer. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Paxson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Timeout called the Warriors.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now, here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job by MP to draw the defense's attention, earning the trip to the free throw line in the process.
And both free throws good for MP. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Spencer. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Adebayo passes to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Well, the defender tried to get away with a foul right there, but MP exposed him.
Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Henderson against Paxson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And stolen by MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. Makes the first.
At the line for the Dubs.
And both free throws good for MP. The Heat trail by 16. And stolen by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 18. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Good on the bucket. Spencer's got 16 points here in the second half.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Golden State.
Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Dubs. And two.
Good on both. The Heat trail by 18. Now here's Paxson. Kessler with it. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
Here's Spencer, covered by MP. Here's Paxson. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left in the game. And here is MP. Off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.